Welcome to Wonders of Germany, your ultimate 4K journey through one of the most beautiful and diverse countries in the world. Get ready to explore fairy tale castles, ancient towns, vibrant cities, and breathtaking nature, all packed into one unforgettable adventure. From the peaks of the Bavarian Alps to the colorful streets of Berlin, Germany is a land where old-world charm meets modern energy. Whether you're a nature lover, a history buff, or just someone looking for your next dream destination, Germany has it all. But before we start, here are some fun facts to blow your mind. Germany has over 25,000 castles. That's almost one castle for every town. Love cars? Germany is home to BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, and Audi. And yes, the Autobahn has sections with no speed limit. Germany is also the birthplace of printing, beer purity laws, and even Fanta. Yep, the soda was invented in Germany during World War II. The country is also a nature wonderland with 16 national parks, hundreds of lakes, and the Black Forest, which inspired the stories of Hansel and Gretel. So buckle up, adventurers. We're about to take you on a stunning 4K tour of the best places in Germany. Let's uncover the magic, one city at a time. Once again, welcome to the Wonders of Germany. Our first stop is Potsdam. This city is famous for its beautiful palaces, lush gardens, and calm lakes. The most famous spot here is Sanssouci Palace. Just outside of Berlin, Potsdam feels like a step into a royal fairy tale. The bright yellow walls and endless gardens of the Sanssouci Palace make it a perfect place for a relaxing stroll. Sanssouci was built in the 18th century as a summer retreat for Frederick the Great, King of Prussia. It's a masterpiece of Rococo architecture, with bright yellow walls that shine under the sun and beautifully decorated terraces. The palace isn't just about the building itself. It's surrounded by endless gardens filled with fountains, statues, and vineyards. Walking through the gardens feels like you've entered a painting, with colorful flowers and perfectly trimmed trees stretching as far as the eye can see. But Potsdam's history doesn't stop there. During the Cold War, this city sat right on the border between East and West Germany. One famous landmark is the Glienicke Bridge, nicknamed the Bridge of Spies. This is where captured spies were secretly exchanged between the US and Soviet Union, a real-life spy thriller location. Just across from Sanssouci lies Ruinenberg, a hill that's both beautiful and a little mysterious. Built in the 18th century and designed to look like ancient Roman ruins. Nestled by the Havel River is Havelhaus, a peaceful neo-Gothic riverside villa with a rich ferrying history, an undiscovered highlight of Potsdam's UNESCO-listed landscape. Potsdam is definitely one of the most beautiful and fascinating places to visit in Germany. Baden-Württemberg. Welcome to Baden-Württemberg, a region that feels like it came straight out of a storybook. Located in southwest Germany, this state is packed with romantic villages, deep forests, and sparkling lakes. It's also home to the legendary Black Forest or Schwarzwald, where fairy tales like Hansel and Gretel were born. Walk through its dense trees, and you'll feel like you're inside a magical world. The Black Forest is one of Germany's most magical places. But guess what? It's not actually black. As you can see, the name comes from the dark, dense pine trees that block out the sunlight, giving the forest a mysterious, shadowy look. Also within it is the Triberg Waterfalls, one of the highest waterfalls in Germany. Not far away is the magnificent Lake Constance, or Bodensee, where Germany meets Austria and Switzerland. Take a boat ride, visit flower-covered Manor Island, or just relax along the shore with views of the Alps in the distance. Then there's the majestic Hornburg Castle, overlooking the Neckar Valley, one of Germany's oldest and most iconic hilltop castles. It's like walking into a medieval dream. History buffs, don't miss the region's fairy tale castles. Wertheim Castle sits above the charming town of Wertheim, offering breathtaking views of where the Main and Tauber rivers meet. It's one of the best preserved ruins in southern Germany. And after all that adventure, relax in a hot spring spa. The region is full of wellness towns. Whether you're hiking, soaking, or time traveling through fairy tales, Baden-Württemberg is where nature meets magic, and it's unforgettable. Heidelberg. Now let's head to the romantic city of Heidelberg, one of the most picturesque places in Germany. Heidelberg sits along the Neckar River, surrounded by forested hills and old-world charm. Its most famous site, the Heidelberg Castle, a red sandstone ruin perched high above the town. It's dramatic, beautiful, and even a little mysterious, perfect for history lovers and photographers alike. The Neckar River once powered the mills of old Heidelberg, and today it brings life and energy to the whole region. In the summer, it's lined with picnickers, rowers, and people soaking up the sun. In autumn, mist rises from the water, wrapping the hills in mystery. Heidelberg is pure romantic magic. It's a mix of history, charm, and natural beauty. A place you'll never forget. Berlin. Next on our journey is Berlin, Germany's bold, creative, and unforgettable capital. This city is packed with history, energy, and surprises on every corner. You'll feel the buzz the moment you arrive. Berlin is known for its incredible nightlife, street art, and music scene. Every corner feels like a stage, with underground clubs, quirky cafes, and live performances happening every night. It starts at Alexanderplatz, Berlin's iconic Central Square. It's a busy, exciting spot surrounded by shops, street food, and city life. Look up and you'll see the TV tower, or Fernsehturm, rising high into the sky. Ride to the top for an amazing 360-degree view of Berlin. On a clear day, you can see the entire city, even all the way to Potsdam. It's also one of the greenest capitals in Europe, with parks like Tiergarten offering peaceful escapes right in the middle of the city. Just a short walk away, you'll find the Reichstag building, home to the German parliament. It looks like a palace on the outside, but the real magic is the glass dome on top. You can go inside and walk up the spiral ramp for a breathtaking view of the city, and it's free. The dome was designed to show that democracy is open and transparent. not far from there, is one of the most powerful landmarks in Germany, the Brandenburg Gate. This grand neoclassical gate once stood between East and West Berlin, and now it symbolizes peace, unity, and freedom. It's especially magical at night when it lights up under the stars. Whether you love history, culture, or modern cool, Berlin is one of the best cities to visit in Germany. Bold, beautiful, and always moving forward. Hamburg. Next stop is Hamburg, Germany's gateway to the world. Located in the north, Hamburg is famous for its huge harbor, which is one of the largest in Europe. You'll find boats, bridges, and cool ships everywhere. In fact, Hamburg has more bridges than Venice and Amsterdam combined. The port of Hamburg, often called the gateway to the world, isn't just about containers and cargo ships. It's a living, breathing part of the city. Take a boat tour through the harbor and you'll pass giant cranes, colorful ships, and cargo from all corners of the globe. It's industrial, yes, but also incredibly beautiful and full of energy. Right next to the harbor stands one of the city's most iconic buildings, the Elbphilharmonie. This stunning concert hall looks like a glass wave rising from an old brick warehouse. It's a masterpiece of modern architecture and offers world-class music inside. Plus an amazing public viewing platform with panoramic views of the city and the river. Nearby, explore Speicherstadt, the world's largest warehouse district, built on water. Its red brick buildings and quiet canals glow at sunset, and the whole area feels like a scene from a movie. Hamburg is a place that inspires, surprises, and delights at every turn. Now let's head to the south, to the heart of Bavaria. Welcome to Munich. Munich is famous for its beer gardens, beautiful architecture, and the world's biggest party, Oktoberfest. Every year, millions of people come here to enjoy giant beer mugs, music, and fun in traditional Bavarian clothes. But Munich is more than beer. The city is full of art, history, and elegance. Take a visit to the stunning Marienplatz, where the Glockenspiel clog comes to life every day. Endeavor to also visit the English Garden, one of the largest urban parks in the world, even bigger than Central Park in New York. Here, you can watch surfers riding waves on the river, or take a peaceful stroll to the Monopiros, a small Greek-style temple sitting on a hill. Then there's the Nymphenburg Palace, a royal Baroque masterpiece with sprawling gardens and lakes. Don't miss the Schloss Garthenkel, a calm canal that runs through the palace gardens, where you can see swans glide across the water. For a more modern touch, check out Olympio Park, built for the 1972 Olympics. It's a great place for concerts, ziplining, and even climbing the stadium roof. Plus, the Olympic Tower gives you one of the best views of the city and the distant Alps. Every autumn, over 6 million people come here from all over the world to celebrate the Oktoberfest. Picture giant tents filled with music, dancing, delicious Bavarian food, and those iconic 1-liter beer mugs. Everyone's dressed in traditional outfits, and the vibe is just unforgettable. But Munich isn't just about beer. It's full of elegance, culture, and green spaces too. Kassel. Let's head into the heart of Germany, to the artistic city of Kassel. Kassel is best known for Documenta, one of the most important modern art exhibitions in the world. It happens every 5 years and fills the city with creative energy and bold ideas. One of the top attractions is Burgpark Wilhelmshöhe, a massive park and UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's home to the dramatic Hercules Monument and gorgeous waterfalls that flow down giant stone stairs. It's the largest hillside park in Europe and looks like something out of a fantasy movie. Deep in the heart of Burgpark Wilhelmshöhe stands the magical Löwenburg Castle, a fairy tale fortress that looks ancient, but has a surprising twist. Kassel's also full of fairy tale magic. That's because the Brothers Grimm, the famous storytellers, lived here. You can follow the German fairy tale route, which starts in Kassel, and learn about stories like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and Snow White. Kassel is a hidden gem that deserves a spot on every Germany travel bucket list. Cologne. Next up, the vibrant and cheerful city of Cologne. This city is home to one of Germany's most iconic landmarks, the Cologne Cathedral. It's massive, with twin towers reaching the sky, and took over 600 years to build. Climb to the top for a breathtaking view over the Rhine River. Cologne is one of the oldest cities in Germany. With Roman roots, you can still explore today. But it's also super modern and full of life. The city is famous for its love of fun. Every year, the streets explode with color during Carnival, a wild, joyful festival with costumes, parades, and music. People here really know how to celebrate. Don't forget to try Kolsch, the local beer served in small glasses and always fresh. Cologne mixes deep history with a fun, friendly BV, making it one of the best cities to visit in Germany. Next up is Hannover, a city that's often overlooked, but full of surprises. Located in northern Germany, Hanover blends green spaces, modern design, and a royal past. It's perfect if you love a peaceful yet stylish vibe. Hanover is a hotspot for festivals and tech. It hosts CEBIT and Hannover Messe, two of the world's biggest tech trade fairs. And if you're into music, Hanover is part of UNESCO's City of Music network, thanks to its rock legacy and classical roots. In the city center, don't miss the new town hall. And trust me, it's not your average city hall. Built in 1930, it looks like a storybook castle with grand domes and towers, all set on a peaceful lake. Inside, you'll find 4 miniature models showing how Hanover looked in different eras, including during World War II and after its rebuilding. Take the unique arched glass elevator all the way up into the dome for a 360-degree view of the city. It's one of the only elevators of its kind in Europe. In Hanover, you'll also find the Sea Life Garden, a peaceful green space that adds even more charm to this corner of the city, a perfect stop for kids and grown-ups alike. Continue your journey at the spectacular Herrenhausen Gardens, one of the most beautiful Baroque garden complexes in Europe. These royal gardens were designed in the 17th century and still wow visitors today, with perfectly trimmed hedges, sparkling fountains, colorful flower beds, and statues lining elegant paths. It feels like walking through a real-life palace dream. Don't miss this great garden. The heart of Herrenhausen, it's full of colors and imagination. With its royal gardens, fairy tale architecture, and creative energy, Hanover is a city that quietly steals your heart. Düsseldorf. Now let's cruise to Düsseldorf, a stylish, modern city on the banks of the Rhine River, where elegance meets creativity. Known as Germany's fashion capital, Düsseldorf is full of cutting-edge design, sleek architecture, and a buzzing art scene. If you love modern style, this city will blow you away. Heading to the Rhine River Promenade. It's one of the best spots in the city. Ideal for walking, biking, or just watching the boats drift by. You can even hop on a river cruise to see Düsseldorf from the water. Along the riverside, you'll see some incredible buildings in the Medienhafen district, where old harbor warehouses have been turned into futuristic architectural masterpieces. Now let's go to the famous Königsallee, one of the most luxurious shopping streets in Europe. This beautiful boulevard is lined with designer boutiques, tree-lined walkways, elegant bridges, and a calm canal running down the middle. Even if you're not here to shop, it's the perfect spot for a scenic stroll or coffee in style. Before you leave, make time for a peaceful visit to Benrith Palace in the south of the city. This castle looks like something out of a fairy tale, complete with manicured gardens, fountains, and a beautiful park. Düsseldorf is a must-visit for travelers who love culture and cool vibes. Leipzig. Welcome to Leipzig, a city bursting with creativity, music, and bold spirit. Located in eastern Germany, it is often called the City of Music, and for good reason. It was home to the legendary Johann Sebastian Bach, who worked and performed at St. Thomas Church. You can still hear his music performed there today, a true experience for classical fans. For nature and reflection, explore the Südfriedhof, one of the largest and most beautiful cemeteries in Europe. It's peaceful, with leafy paths, sculptures, and a hauntingly beautiful atmosphere. Nearby, you'll see the towering monument to the Battle of the Nations, Germany's biggest monument. It commemorates Napoleon's defeat in 1813 and offers panoramic views if you climb to the top. Leipzig is one of Germany's most exciting up-and-coming cities, where old meets new and inspiration is everywhere. Leipzig is more than music. It's a city of change. In 1989, it played a huge role in Germany's peaceful revolution. Its citizens' peaceful protest helped lead to the fall of the Berlin Wall. Real history made right here. Don't miss the Panorama Leipzig, a former gas storage tank turned into a 360-degree art experience. Inside, you'll find enormous panoramic installations that surround you with light, sound, and visual storytelling. It's like stepping into another world. The Leipzig University is one of the oldest universities in the world. It adds a lively buzz to the city. Great thinkers like Goethe once studied here. Leipzig is a city that moves you in every sense. Dresden. Let's visit Dresden, often called the Florence on the Elbe. And when you see it, you'll understand why. Just a short walk into the city is the Dresden Cathedral, a towering church with intricate stonework and royal history. Climb its steps for an unforgettable view over the city rooftops. Dresden is a city of art, elegance, and resilience. Though it was heavily bombed during World War II, much of its historic beauty has been lovingly restored, and today it stands proud, shining with Baroque brilliance. Also within the city is the Japanese palace that houses fascinating museums and sits peacefully by the Elbe, surrounded by leafy gardens. Art lovers should visit the Lipse Usbo, which is a striking art hall located near the river, home to exciting exhibitions and crowned by the iconic lemon-pressed glass dome. Do you need a nature break? Explore Grand Garden Palace, Dresden's biggest park, with wide paths, lakes, and a charming 17th century palace at its center. You can rent bikes, hop on a park train, or just relax under the trees. And for sports fans, check out the Rudolf Hartwig-Stadion, home to Dynamo Dresden Football Club. It's not just a stadium, it's where local pride and passion come alive. Within the Grand Palace Garden, you'll also find the Dresden Zoo, one of Germany's oldest, home to hundreds of animals and perfect for families. Dresden is a city that teaches us how beauty can rise again, stronger and more graceful than ever. Frankfurt. This is Frankfurt, Germany's financial powerhouse and the home of skyscrapers. Frankfurt's skyline is unique in Germany. Locals even call it Manhattan because it is a playful nod to the main river and its big city vibe. But there's more to this city than banks and buildings. Frankfurt is also the birthplace of Goethe, one of Germany's greatest writers. You can visit his childhood home, now a museum filled with personal items and history that brings his story to life. Don't miss the beautiful Altebrück, or Old Bridge, spanning the main river since the 13th century. This bridge offers one of the best spots to admire Frankfurt's blend of medieval and modern. Watch the boats go by, snap a photo of the skyline, and feel the city's rhythm. Also within is the Frankfurt Cathedral. It's a massive Gothic church that once hosted the coronation of emperors. Frankfurt is a city of fascinating contrasts, sleek yet soulful. And finally, we end our journey in the Bavarian Alps, one of the most beautiful and magical places in Germany. This region is full of snowy peaks, crystal clear lakes, and dreamy villages. It's like a postcard come to life. The most famous spot here is Neuschwanstein Castle, the real-life Disney castle, perched on a hill, surrounded by mountains and forests. It's one of the most visited spots in all of Europe, and for good reason. It's pure magic. In the winter, the Bavarian Alps are perfect for skiing and snowboarding. In summer, you can hike, bike, or just relax by the lake. One of the best is Lake Königssee, a deep emerald lake nestled between steep cliffs. It's quiet, peaceful, and almost too beautiful to be real. And there you have it, the wonders of Germany. From fairytale castles to futuristic cities, peaceful riversides to buzzing streets, mountain peaks to modern skylines. We hope this stunning 4K tour has inspired you to pack your bags and start your own journey through this amazing country. Let us know in the comments, which place would you visit first? Or maybe you've already been. Tell us your favorite spot. Thanks for coming along, and until next time, auf Wiedersehen from the heart of Europe.